All right, good evening, everyone. Gonna jump into things in just a moment. Gonna keep the recap pretty short for last week's because it was mostly side missions. One of them took up a while. It was looking for a crashed probe that some monkeys had stolen, and you had to check all the monkeys and then eventually go into some mines. That took up a while, and we went back to Citadel and ran around just to see if there was any more quests, and there weren't really. So it was just kind of a lot of running around for the most part. But we did wrap up last week. We went to Feros to continue the main story. Made our way to kind of the survivors colony camp, whatever. And picked up all the quests from them. So there's a lot of stuff to do here, but we kind of left off there. So that's what tonight's is mostly going to be. Hopefully we get through everything, but it's going to be a lot of back and forth doing all of those missions. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Very excited to jump back into it. With that, we'll get right to it. Lot to do. I think there was like 6 or 7 missions that were picked up. Now let's just check. Yeah, so we got to hunt the Geth in the tunnels and get their transmitter. Get the Alpha Varan, that's to get them food for the colony. We have to find power cells in the tunnel, and we have to find the water valves and turn them on. So we'll do all that stuff. So stairs down to the tunnel is what we want to do. Because I don't believe the elevator is working yet. So we'll see how it all goes. But anticipating it to be pretty combat heavy, given the fact that there's the Varan, the Geth, all kinds of stuff in these tunnels that we're going to be searching for.
Oh god, they're everywhere!
Oh. Okay. Yeah. That's kind of what I was talking about. Caught me off guard. Okay, well.
We got them all, Shepard.
We haven't even really gotten into the tunnels. So we'll see what's all in here. Okay, so first thing is the transmitter we want to get. Okay. How do we get... Oh, is it like... Okay, got it. Send them in.
Can't make it.
Still getting used to this burst fire
All clear.
sniper, but it does a lot of damage, so I'm liking it so far. Okay, there's the first water valves.
This valve looks like part of a large system. There are likely others we need to activate as well.
Okay, so we'll just need to keep our eye out for all of them. Let's do this first. Whoa. Oh, right in front of us. Okay. So, got some drones. Wait. Nope. Don't want to do that. Set them up.
Something's in the way.
Yeah, it's me. I'm in the way.
Not without an airlift.
Alright, Garrus. Ooh, just got that. She's just completely bugged out there. Well. Come on, Tali.
All targets down.
That did not go great. Mostly because she just stayed on that wall and did nothing. Yeah, I guess we just shoot it. Okay. Okay, so inform Fidan on that one. We got 2 more valves to find, and we power cells and bar inlet. Let's just do a quick save and continue looking. But so far, so good. I was definitely thrown off by that being a door that would open. Just from the way it looked, it didn't see. Oh. Okay. There's the Varin. Barn falls dead, riddled with slugs. This must be the alpha male, the pack leader of these feral scavengers. Okay.
Think we're good, Commander.
Functioning object. Anything else up here? Okay. Old disabled vehicle was more willing to part with still functioning power cells than one would expect. Alright, so that's the power cells done as well. So did we just knock out 2 of them? Form him, deliver the cells. Okay, so we just need 2 water valves. Cool. Again, I didn't realize that was a door I could go through, so that threw me off. But this, so far, is making sense to me. Yeah, I mean, would be a fun one, but again, the carefulness of copyright.
Target not acquired.
Where was that valve? There it is.
Here's another one.
Doesn't look like it's been activated yet.
One more of these, and then we are good.
Perimeter clear.
Okay, there's a guy. What's going on?
You don't want to go down there.
Who
What
are
are
you?
you doing down here?
Nothing I should be, and anything I shouldn't.
What? What? What is going on with this guy?
That was a good one. Very intense.
Oh, is he a biotic?
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the Master's whip helps remind me I'm still alive.
What?
You're here for the Geth, aren't you? You're not the only one interested in those things.
Who else is looking
Who
for the
is
Geth?
this guy?
Not looking for, looking to get rid of. They're a thorn in the side of the... Trying to get to the... Dying!
This one is no longer fit. We should leave him.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you even want help?
Yeah.
Help me? No. No one can help me now.
Okay.
I'd rather die fighting!
Fighting what?
Not that kind of fight. It's like running through a thorn bush. The more you struggle, time's up. Company's coming.
Oh, who are we about
Ask
to fight?
Vidan. Ask him about the... Ah!
Okay, so we're about to get attacked. Yep. Whoa.
I won't do it.
Okay, where's that other water valve?
I can't. I won't do it.
That's not a door. That's not a door. It's gotta be back this way somewhere. Not a door. Okay, and also not a door. So is it near the front and I just missed it? Okay, it's back there already. Don't see a water valve in here. Okay. Let's keep our eyes. Oh! Okay. More of them.
Negative contact.
Oh, there it is. So, form them, deliver the cells, and form. Alright. So
There.
all of the stuff
That
here
did it.
is to just
The
go
system
back.
Is active.
Okay, can't go through there. There are going to be more things jumping out to attack us. Okay, so far so good. take that elevator later. Oh, let's first talk to all these people. Talk to Fidan last. Let's link up with all the other people first.
Hello again, Commander.
I killed the big Varen. The rest are yours.
Excellent. I'll organize a hunt when the immediate threat of the Geth is gone.
Okay. Yeah.
Fork over the reward so I can get back to
Yeah.
more important things.
These people
course.
haven't been the most
I don't want
friendly
to delay you
when I'm
any
trying
more
to
than I
help them,
already
so I'm just gonna kind of be a little stern with them.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
I found these power cells in the tunnels. Are they what you're looking for?
I knew they'd turn up eventually. Here, Fidan gave me some requisition money. It's all yours. Now if I can kick these
Alright.
power cells into place, I'll have this
Another one
going.
done.
The water started running not long ago. Thanks to you, I assume. Now we just need to deal with the Geth and we can get back to growing this colony. Here,
Alright.
credits for your trouble.
Whole lot of money, and we did get a level. So let's max out my charm. Triple store discounts. That's awesome. Garrus. Let's keep working assault rifles. Tally. Let's get electronics maxed out, and then we'll work on some other things. Assuming we still can't.
This work I
Still can't talk to them.
I'm busy.
Alright, so now it's time to talk to Fidan. But we'll just check our equipment quick. Any upgrades? No. Oh. Oh, wow. That is an upgrade. A little less shields and biotic, but that's a huge amount of damage protection. Enough that we can Omnigel that one. Okay. Okay. Well, that was cool. Now to talk to Fidan.
Commander, what can I do for you?
I destroyed a Geth transmitter in the tunnels. They won't be a problem any longer.
Thank you, Commander. We're in your debt. You've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I just wish I had such good news for every problem.
Let's talk about Zeus, Hope, and Feros in general.
Of course, Commander.
There's a
oh
guy
yeah.
living down in the tunnels. Is he one of yours?
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
No
He
kidding.
seems to be more than just sick.
He hasn't been the same since the attack. We tried to help
Kind of
him,
crazy that he
but wouldn't
survived
listen
down
to
there
us.
that long.
I can't help my people if they won't listen, Commander.
Don't you have medical supplies? Something to help him?
I wish it was that simple. Ian was a good man I'd like to have with us. Please, Commander. I'd prefer not to talk about it anymore.
Everyone's
I'll
so
talk to you when
cryptic
I learn
here.
more.
Good luck, Commander.
Alright, so what do we need to do now? Go to the Exogeny headquarters. Okay, so we need to take that, the elevator now. Okay. Elevator to the Skyway.
Watch out!
Oh,
I don't know how much more I can take.
well, we took them out for you. We talked to either of them? Nope. Okay. Gonna make sure there's no... Okay.
And now to the Geth base. Something Nothing an intelligent mind expects to see.
Whoa. This feels like what is that level? Just the road, ruined city ahead. This is reminding me of, what is that level called? Metro or whatever in Halo 2, where the Scarab gun is. That's what it's reminding me of.
More chatter, Commander Shepard. I still can't get a fix on the location.
Any sign of movement? Lisbeth could still be in there. It's only been a few days. She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have
And everything. Says there's something here, but I don't see it. Oh well. Just gonna keep going then. Into this
We
tunnel.
got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
They must be close enough, it seems.
Dealing with the Geth is more important. Moving out.
Okay, we got people. Exogeny security.
That's close enough.
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Juliana. Who are you? What do you want?
Alliance military.
Commander Shepard, I'm here to remove your Geth problem.
You see? You worry too much.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Fidan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
Ooh.
I said they were probably all dead.
They're surviving, but
Scummy guy.
hit them hard.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
Are we getting close to their base?
You're almost there. They're holed up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further down the
Okay.
Skyway.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
I'm gonna tell him to shut
I'm not
up.
interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go, my daughter, Lisbeth, she's missing.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We can do a proper accounting of
God.
our casualties after the Geth
Can
are
I
gone.
just...
That's my daughter you're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
Tell me about the colony.
We established
They do a good
ourselves
job
here 4 years ago. Growth was steady.
making
until
people
the attacks.
unlikable when they need to be.
Our biggest challenge has been the lack of resources. There's just so little here of value. Still, we were making a go of it. It was even starting to feel like home.
Tell me about the colony.
We established ourselves here 4 years ago. Growth was steady until the attacks. Our biggest challenge has been the lack of resources. There's just so little here of value. Still, we were making a go of it. It was even starting to feel like home.
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
If she's in there, I'll get her out.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you.
How did you get split up from the Zoo's Hope colony?
Most of us lived closer to the Exogeny building. Zoo's Hope was mostly used as a port. When the Geth
Okay.
hit, we scattered. Until you told us about the others, we assumed they were killed in the first wave. If we had known they were still alive, we might have attempted to join them.
They're fairly secure now. Maybe you should do that.
No. I don't think that's a good idea. We have no vehicles, and the Skyway
God.
offers little protection.
Sky.
Like the building we're in now?
Listen, our best hope is to sit tight and wait for company reinforcements. They'll come eventually.
What was the building used for?
Oh, yeah, we repurposed that structure to serve as headquarters for Exogeny. That's mostly offices with a number of light-duty R&D labs.
Exogeny is a master at repurposing anything and everything.
The company has to make a profit somehow, Juliana. Feros is a long way from self-sufficient.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Alright.
Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter, just get...
Why build a colony if you don't intend to defend it?
I hope...
See if there's anything here for me to grab before I make my way over.
When the attack hit.
Yeah, they could find
These people had to...
The frontier is a lot more dangerous than most people realize.
Feels like he's the person to talk
I
to.
was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a bit of a problem.
What do you need?
I need to retrieve some data. It's not a big job, but it pays well.
I'm listening.
Good. Good. Poking around in the ruins has become a bit too dangerous for me.
What is it about you that makes people assume we enjoy being in harm's way?
It's not that bad, really. All you need to do is find my console at Exogeny headquarters and drop the data onto this OSD.
Okay.
It's that simple.
I'll look around if I get the chance.
I appreciate it. That data could be worth a lot of money. Of course, this all depends on getting out of here alive.
Why work in the middle of
shouldn't be too
nowhere if your
difficult.
skills are so useful?
Maybe I've got a bit of the frontier spirit in me. That, and the alternative is a bit too secure for my liking. Freelancers don't have to worry about security as much.
Okay,
long
so
as
he
they
just
keep
wants to
a low
do
profile.
corporate espionage.
Tell me about the data I'm getting for you.
Plans for a few prototype mods. I'm a freelancer. Some of my mods are highly sought after.
Time to get moving.
Just keep in mind what I said.
Okay. So, wait, is that it? Okay. Just making sure I knew what I was doing here. Okay, so back up into this. Making our way to the headquarters. Take them both all out. There we go.
You owe us for this. The Skyway's crawling with Geth. The package is secure. We're leaving now.
Again with that random one. Okay, so that's the headquarters over there where we're heading.
We've got incoming Geth. Damn it! Shut down the comm!
I don't even see the thing. It's saying to shoot down. Okay. I have no clue where those other things were that were flying overhead. Oh, fake out.
The Geth certainly don't waste time moving.
Resistance will be extremely heavy once we are inside.
Okay.
Negative contact.
Time to continue making our way in.
Negative contact.
Okay. Where is it? There's a lot of stuff here to check out.
We can't scratch this.
Okay, we can't go through
We need
there.
another way in. This looks like a one-way drop, Commander.
Oh.
Damn it!
Oh. Oh, we found her.
I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Varen.
You're safe now. But why were you here in the first place?
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
We'll get you out as soon as we find out what the Geth are after.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm here for the Geth. It's very important that I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're
We're
here for
in.
the Thorian.
Thorian? What is that exactly?
It's an indigenous life form.
Uh-oh.
Exogeny was studying it.
What else can you tell me? Do you know where I can find this Thorian?
I might be able to, but not with those
So
Geth
Novaria
colonies
had
over there.
Rachni.
Look, we need
Thorian
to get out
here.
of here, past that field.
Any suggestions?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a research assistant for Exogeny. I came here with my mother. I don't even know if she made it out alive.
She's with some others from the colony. She's safe for now.
She's alive? Oh, thank God.
At least they know
I thought I
that.
was the only one left. Please, Commander, just get that field down so I can see my mother again.
Tell me what you know about the Thorian.
I really don't know that much about it. I think it's some kind of plant being. I know it's
Okay.
very old. Thousands of years even.
Why do you think the Geth would be interested in the Thorian?
It's just
I bet it's a
plant.
similar
I don't
thing
know
to
why
the
they get
Rachni, where it's probably
Exogeny was
something in the
studying it,
DNA
but
where it
I don't
has
think
like
they found anything
information
special.
stored about the
You stay
location
put.
of something.
I'll go open some doors.
Oh, here, take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors. Good luck with that field.
Oh. Okay. Didn't expect that cutscene to just end with a bunch of things sprinting at me. But sure, why not? Alright, it's the only door that's available.
Stupid machine! Access encrypted files! No, I don't want to review protocol.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption, or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this
Just
console.
ratted us out. Well,
Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden. Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham. What can I do for you?
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
okay.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data.
Okay.
Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zoo's Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
What does Zoo's Hope have to do with the
What?
Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zoo's Hope outpost.
Tell me
Okay.
everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control
That's
other
what that
organisms,
guy
including
was.
humans. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline,
Okay.
almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
They're all infected.
Are you saying Exogeny knew its people were getting infected?
So that guy in the sewers or in the tunnels was infected, and everyone else there is to some varying degree, and they're all trying to keep it secret.
Joker! Come in, Joker! Damn it! That field's blocking us.
Oh wow.
We need to drop that field and get back to Zeus Hope.
VI, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
I have limited data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source.
What do you know about the Geth?
I have
This
no
one,
specifics on the Geth as they relate to this facility.
Threat of the
All
Geth and what they're
sensors
trying to
have
do
been
here
purposely
feels
decommissioned
way
since
more
their
threatening than
I want to know about
Novaria.
Exogeny Corporation.
Exogeny Corporation is at the forefront of human expansion in the new galactic economy, funding colonial development and securing resource rights to ensure our progress as a species. Further inquiries regarding company policy may be directed to Consumer Information Services during regular business hours.
Who's in charge here? Who organized the research?
All decisions about local resource analysis and acquisition are made by on-site management, deferring to the board of directors only when seasonal quotas are missed or exceeded. Individual employee records are confidential.
Tell me about the Thorian.
Species 37 was discovered several weeks ago when a small team was infected with spores while examining ruins near the
Okay,
Zoo's Hope
so it's
outpost.
that's interesting.
The
That's so
outpost was
new as
quarantined
well.
immediately, and study of the infection began. Within 21 days, 58% of colonists exhibited altered behavior. Within 28 days, 85%.
Do you know how the creature controls its slaves?
The will subversion manifests as intense pain if directives are ignored.
Okay.
The effect is severe enough that subjects are soon conditioned against even minor thoughts of rebellion.
That explains why the
Observation
doctor
suggests the Thorian views its
was
thralls in a
not concerned
utilitarian
for the
way.
wife.
Care is apparently taken to avoid injuring them, much as a craftsman avoids damaging his tools. As long as no action is taken against the creature's objectives, the subjects are free to pantomime a normal existence until specifically tasked with something.
Where's the center of this thing?
The Thorian is present as a weave of tendrils across much of the lower surface of Feros. Observation of enslaved subjects suggests there may be key clusters that are tended by thralls. Unfortunately, direct observation of species 37 is limited, or non-existent.
What's the size of this thing?
The Thorian appears to be a diffused creature. Its cognitive abilities are centered in large nerve bundles, but it receives data from kilometers of meandering tendrils. We have discovered bundles approximately 1 meter in diameter, but these seem insufficient to coordinate the massive sensory potential it possesses. It may simply process such stimulation slowly, or perhaps there is a nerve cluster of a greater magnitude we have not yet encountered.
Is it intelligent? Can I reason with it?
The Thorian does not exhibit the focused behavior of a predator. The release of spores is an act of survival, not aggression. It does trigger advanced behaviors in the humans it enslaves, but we have yet to discover whether it recognizes or is capable of recognizing humans as more than tools. It is sufficiently alien as to defy classification at this time.
Please access my personal files.
Elizabeth Bainham, Research Assistant, Biomedical Division, Security Level 4 exemption. You are currently under probation due to disagreements with management over established company policy. These sanctions may be lifted if your next evaluation is more agreeable.
What triggered the probation?
You were marked as combative about the operations of the Zeus Hope project, specifically regarding the handling of the infected colonists.
They're trying to just cover it up.
As a result, you were tasked with monitoring the safety of the colonists for the duration of the observation.
That's enough for now.
Okay, that was a lot of information. A lot more than I expected to get there. and really creates an urgency to like do this and get back to Zeus Hope. Oh.
The Geth use these claws to anchor their ships to the sides of buildings.
The Geth don't waste much finessing the landings. How do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
I take back my criticism
It will
of
be difficult.
the Ragnarok in Final Fantasy VIII using claws to grip objects that it was taking to space, because I said that made no sense in the context of what I've seen in Mass Effect, and here we are.
You can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the Geth are very thorough.
This place seems almost peaceful. Do you think the Geth were using this room as some kind of religious temple?
The Geth blur the
Going
line
order.
between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
This place seems almost peaceful. We're not going to find many survivors.
Okay.
This place seems almost peaceful.
I doubt anyone's still alive in here.
Can't do anything with it for some reason. Weird that it let me approach it. I wonder if that's connected to something else that I'm able to find. Uh-oh.
Enemy contact!
Okay.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Alright. Okay, that's... Oh no, we can go up here. Okay, and what's over here then? Wow, this is a massive place. Just trying to like get a sense of where all to go and what I can be doing. So much stuff in here. I'm not sure what's like the stuff I want to be interacting with. Test samples were due to arrive 3 days ago, but we haven't heard anything from the colony or the cargo vessel. We suspect the samples became volatile and recommended cutting off all further contact with the Nodacrux colony. Even if the colony is discovered, no one should be able to trace the events there back to us. So there's a side quest. This place,
Same as before.
so
We
massive.
don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking.
Stop hopping around so much.
This is interesting, Commander.
You
A containment laboratory.
They should be able to finish it off. Alright, one last guy. Okay.
Perimeter secured.
Start doing the Omni Gel in a moment. According to data retrieved from this console, Geth are preparing a major offensive in Citadel space. If this information is accurate, they're amassing a significant force somewhere in the Armstrong Nebula. Okay. I don't trust the Cerberus group. They may pay us well, but if this gets out before we develop an antidote, it's just not smart. They won't tell us what they want the samples for or why they wanted them delivered to the Metano system. My record showed nothing of interest out there. Okay, we're finding a lot of things here, mission-wise. Let's just go through and... Oh, because it's Geth. Okay. So I need to... Well, I'm not going to use that, because I like having my little modifiers. Okay. There's an upgrade. Okay. So Omni Gel that. It's an upgrade for him. Another upgrade. Let's get through all of this. And then we will continue on. No, we broke 1 million finally. Just these few things that we've read have really helped amplify the threat of the Geth, what they're capable of. Okay, you find a repair ticket attached to the console. Damn door to shuttle bay is fried again. Works fine if the PSI is 30 or lower, and the safety shutoff kicks in if the PSI gets above 34. If PSI is in 31 to 34 zone, the door slams down with enough power to shear through a metal beam. Somebody fix this before one of the team loses an arm in that thing. Oh. Okay. Oh, 13. It's just math. There we go. Slice right into it. Cool. Okay.
Very good. The field barring the exit will be down. Now we can go deal with the Storian creature. I hope that ship was full of those Geth bastards.
Keep your guard up. There still might be a few Geth inside the base.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there?
Okay.
Normandy
Got
to
his
shore party.
contact with Joker again.
Talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
They can't do any real damage. We're on our way back. Just hold your position.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just wait right here for you, Commander.
This place will be crawling with Geth in a minute. Keep together and we'll get out of here in one piece.
Okay. Things are escalating. Okay, assault rifle's up. Let's get his first aid up some more. Electronics is done. Let's get hacking up. Okay. Gotta exit Exogeny. Okay, so that's going elsewhere. That's going elsewhere. That's going elsewhere. We did not recover this data yet. So, still need to do that. Super cool if it was just like back here, but it's not. Where am I going again? Oh, there we go. Okay. Geth already are good enough for the jump scares. So we'll see how this goes, having even more of them doing that. Yeah, we haven't gone to the upper level, so I feel like I still want to do that. Finish him off. Okay.
All targets down.
Alright. We got the data. We haven't been doing manual overrides in a while, so... Alright, well I'm glad I didn't have to go too far for that. It's just right there, so that actually... this place didn't have as much to explore as I thought as far as the overall scale. It was kind of just got that done and then we're good to leave. Okay.
There you are. We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
I need some answers. You knew more about the Thorian than you let on.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
Where's the Thorian?
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attack.
Okay.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities.
Yeah.
That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Feels like what Saren probably wants to
What is it, Joker?
use that to amplify his mind control stuff. He's or like his influence.
Thanks for the heads up, Joker. You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
Okay. Just curious. What's back here? Aside from a Geth. Go. Be my bait. Good timing. Okay. Whoa! Fake! Not cool. You died. Stay dead.
All targets down.
Okay. So we need to go back this way. Just left the Mako like that. let's get actually turned around. Let's just save before we do this drive back. Apparently the stuff flying around, but I don't see it still. But we're just not going to worry about that.
Is there anybody? Is there anyone picking this up?
Get away from that radio!
What was that all about?
This is Juliana Bainham of Feros Colony. Please help us.
Oh.
What's wrong? Stop! Stop the rover!
Okay. What's going on?
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you!
This guy.
Shepard. Damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you. I found some interesting facts about you in the Exogeny database. I know what happened on Akuz. This doesn't have to end like that.
What do you think you're doing, Zhang?
Communications are back up. Exogeny wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
Are you gonna tell them about the Thorian, or should I?
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's Hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
Can't you see the inherent potential in this colony? Think of the promotional opportunities.
Opportunities? What the hell are you talking about?
They recovered from an alien attack on a frontier world. Add that to your company profile.
Well, yeah. No one's ever gone broke playing the champion of humanity card.
Sadly, you'd probably make a killing. But if it will let us get back to our lives, I'm for it.
It just might work. Wait, no, but the infected colonists will throw a bit of a wrench in that plan. No, they need to disappear.
You can't just kill the colonists. It's not their fault.
If you kill only the Thorian, it might be enough to stop the infection. Maybe.
It's worth a try, but I don't know if I can avoid harming the colonists.
There has to be another way.
Maybe there is. Come and talk to me before you leave, Commander.
How can we do this?
Evidence when you're done.
I'm glad you've decided to help us. I think there's a way to avoid killing the colonists.
I'm listening.
What do we gotta do?
I think you could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can.
Excellent. Thank you
Okay,
so
but how
much,
do I
Commander.
do that? Equip your grenades with the anti-thorian gas upgrade. This will disable infected colonists without killing
We'll
them.
stay out of your way.
Okay, okay, anti-thorian gas.
Any luck finding my workstation out in the ruins?
I managed to find the data and transfer it to your OSD.
That's very good news indeed. Thank you.
Just give me my credits and I'll be on my way.
You bet. Thanks for all your help, Commander.
Okay. Okay, that's all just going to other places. Alright. So we go back to Zeus Hope, and we've got to use the grenades. I got to double check the controls and make sure I'm going to hit the right button. Throw grenade, G. Makes sense, G for grenade. Alright. Well, we'll see what happens here. Alright. Don't know what's gonna happen here. Oh. Is that? Thorian Creeper. Okay.
What was that creature? It certainly wasn't human.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
Very well, Commander. Let's go.
Oh, wow. Oh, no. Where am I supposed to go? Find your way to the freighter down to the quarry. Okay. So we probably got to go to the tunnels. Oh, wait, I know. Yeah. Oh no. Alright, we just gotta sprint past them. Because I've made a mistake with these grenades. Uh-oh. Easy. Okay. Crane controls. Uh-oh. Don't have grenades. Oh no, I've made a horrible mistake.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Very, very badly. Looks like the creepers we can target if we want. Is there any way for me to... Can I craft grenades? I don't think I can. I should have saved it. Because these guys we can attack. Okay. I understand now. We're gonna fix this. Wait. Okay. Do I have the anti... Are they equipped right now? Anti-thorium gas. Okay. That's good. That's good to know. Okay, we're gonna drive back. The creepers I can shoot. Because I was under the impression it's like, okay, I'm going to encounter 16 enemies total, and that's it. That was very much not the case. But now I know. And I can fix this. We can do this without killing everybody. When in doubt, just run it over. Okay. Let's try this again. Yeah, I guess it makes sense that we can't fix these guys. Leave the colonists.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
Very well, man. Let's go.
Okay. Those guys are down. Can't save you. We have to commit at this point. Okay. Let's do our best. Okay. So those are baddies. Try our best here. Only got a few of them there. We got a few more. I don't think I got them all. Oh no. Okay. So far so good. Okay. And it missed. Not good. Okay. But I'm not in combat. I'm not in combat. Okay.
was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me.
Oh no.
It wants me to stop you, but I won't.
Oh no. No. Oh man. Oh. Well, we couldn't do anything about that one. Okay. That was a crazy sequence where you could choose to just get rid of the entire colony, or you could actually try to save them. So, glad I was able to, with the exception of Fidan. I don't think there was any way to do anything there. Very curious to see what's going to happen next now. This is... Okay. Oh, whoa. What the...
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... Kira, what is that?
We are gonna need bigger guns.
There's a creeper in the background there, so I feel like we're gonna get attacked. Also, how are we not inhaling any of these spores right now? Whoa. Who?
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
Here to make a
gave
deal.
something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
Give me what I need, and I'll strike back at the one who betrayed you.
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long.
Oh.
Your blood will feed around.
Uh-oh. Okay, I see. Okay. Got it. Take out its stupid little nodes. I wonder, can I wasn't sure if that would do anything. What is this thing? More clones? Dude, chill it with the clones, man. There's more to life than just cloning. It's doing some damage to me with new shotgun blasts. Where's the next one? Sure, we've got time to do this. Okay, where do we... Oh, that one, got it. Shotgun's really powerful with the close range stuff. that's what they're for, but it's like kind of crazy to me just how efficient it is. Oh, the clone's just popping up every time. Took care of the clone. Takes the node out. Yeah, I was gonna say, I bet all of them go down. Oh, she's back. Didn't accomplish a whole lot, though. Ooh. Okay. Alright, it's over there. But a medical station first. Yes, please. This is a cool battle. Like, I get that it's kind of a repetitive thing. It's still fun. There we go. Let's a level off of it. Let's just do that quick. Actually, we're gonna wait because that noise is... I don't feel like listening to their weird noises while I'm trying to do this. Just get done.
We're on the right track.
How many more of them? Where am I going now? Down this way, got it. Okay. Definitely awkward having to walk around them all. They start to like res up. Oop. Took some damage. Next one's right there. Take her out first. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Okay, it feels like this is the last one. This has a lot of health. Come on. There we go. Significantly stronger than all the other ones. So now do I have to take this one out? There was a bunch of them all around.
I'm free.
Okay.
I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Shiala.
Oh.
I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Yeah, it's a little weird
Benezia
doing this
underestimated Saren,
in this
as I
order
did.
because we already know
I came
that.
to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
She tried to manipulate Saren, but in the end, her plan backfired.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel. An enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen.
Yep.
He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian to learn its secrets.
Okay, what were those
Saren
secrets,
offered
though?
me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted,
of course,
he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
That's interesting.
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean.
That's a cool
concept. It cannot be
concept.
described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory. A viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep
Very
breaths.
weird conversation with that
Let go of your
in the
physical shell.
background.
Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Yeah, that cleared things up.
I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are a part of you now.
What was that? Commander Shepard, are you all right?
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people.
Yeah.
It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship, Commander. Medical needs to know about this.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
Okay, let's talk to this person
Do you know
a few
what the
first.
conduit is, or where
I'm
it
hoping
is?
when I wrap this conversation up, I just go
No,
straight
I'm
to the
sorry.
ship. I don't have to walk the
All
whole
I
way.
know is that Saren believes the conduit was the key to the Prothean extinction.
Then whatever it is, we cannot let him have it.
Well, doesn't
You
he
have
already
the
have it
cipher.
though? Oh,
In
we have
time,
the
your
cipher.
visions will
Mixing
clear.
up words.
They will lead you to the conduit. I only pray you find it before Saren does.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Thorian?
When the creature enveloped me, I became part of it, but I still don't truly understand it. So alien, so ancient. Its exact age is impossible to know. It measured time differently. 10,000 years of hibernation broken by a few frantic centuries of activity. Its mind was awesome, magnificent. It transcended all classification. and now it is gone.
Don't tell me you feel sorry for that thing.
The Thorian was a unique life form, a sentient being that lived for 50,000 years, maybe more. There is nothing even remotely like it in the known galaxy. I'm grateful you saved me from a life of thraldom. Yet I cannot help but feel
Cool that
some
it's like
sorrow for
a
the
big
loss of
story
such a
beat
rare
for
and
this,
remarkable
but it also very
creature.
much just feels like
What else can you tell me about Saren?
the monster of the
There is
week
little
in
I could
a
tell you
Star
that
Trek
you do
original
not already
series
know.
episode.
He's
They
powerful,
land on a
he's
planet and they
charismatic,
find the ancient being that's lived for so long, but it's controlling all the people, and they have to kill it, and then they have to debate the
But now I
ethics
see
of
he's
having
leading the
destroyed such an
galaxy
ancient
into an age
being.
of darkness and suffering.
I want to know more about you.
There is nothing remarkable about me. I was merely one of Matriarch Benezia's disciples. For nearly 2 centuries, I followed her, learning at her feet. When Benezia revealed her plan to join Saren, she gave her disciples a choice. Only those who were willing had to follow her. Many felt her plan was too dangerous, but I believed in her. I thought she could turn Saren away from his insanity. Instead, we joined him in it.
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
Just go straight back.
I can't believe it. Jong says we'll have all the money we need to keep this place running. It's because of you, Shepard.
Okay.
I can't thank you enough.
All traces of the Thorian will be erased in short order. Feros will have a second chance.
Alright, talk to
This time yours just might work.
Oh, thanks again. That data will be very valuable once I get out of here.
the colonists. Where are they all at?
Thank you for every...
I'm free. I can't
Okay.
believe I'm free.
That guy shot himself.
Thank you for everything you did.
The only thing I can say for that...
Feros will be back in shape.
Tell me you survived the coup. You're on our side.
Just do that quick. While decrypting these logs, you found something suspicious. Several months' worth of human rations were delivered to an uncharted world in the Voyager cluster. The logs aren't clear, but it appears to have it appears they maybe have been dropped off somewhere in the Amazon system. So that's 2 quests we got for the Amazon system.
Free again.
Yeah. Very interesting whole sequence all of this was.
Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined and filtered.
What will you do now that the fighting is over?
I may stay, try to recover my losses. I can have new supplies delivered within weeks. Perhaps the colony will survive.
Let's see if there's
after
anything
all.
new I can get
Let me
after
see what you have in
this.
stock.
Of course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
Okay. So nothing. Ooh, that could be something. Equalizer 10. We'll pass.
Finally, that damn thing is out of my head. I can think without pain. And with the power cells you brought, I can get this place up and running again. Thanks, Commander.
Okay.
It will take time for things to get back to normal around here.
Greta.
Thank you for freeing us.
Okay. Just make sure there's nothing else. Okay, yeah, just going back to the ship. But we did level again. So that's maxed out. Start maxing out assault training. Garrus will work on first aid. Tali will get closer for hacking. So between this and Novaria, I felt like this planet did a much better job of driving home the threat of the Geth, like, and what Saren's trying to do. Like, both planets, they were just trying to get a piece of information from an ancient alien race. But I feel like this one spoke to more of the sinisterness of the planet.
Decontamination in progress.
Yeah.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
Feel strange.
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join
we're
my
gonna do that.
consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Do it. Hurry.
Do it.
We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Watch this whole thing again.
That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Did you see anything?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are
I mean, it
missing.
did break, so...
The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
Okay.
You must have seen something.
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision. What was there, at least. But something was missing.
Okay.
Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... Oh. I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Okay, so we'll definitely go check on her.
Dr. Chalkwash should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
Dr. Chalkwash should take a look at you.
That will not
Okay,
be
it's just the
necessary.
same thing.
I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Feros report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yeah.
Patch him through, Joker.
Let's
Setting
talk to
up
the
the link
council.
now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have
Don't
been able
say.
to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
Exogeny tried to study it. Look how that turned out.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any
Yeah.
lengths to help a human colony.
Oh, well, that part made you sound like a jerk. I was gonna say, it sounded like you had our back initially, but
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
there's also aliens in that colony, so what are you talking
Sometimes
about?
specters have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
I bet from their perspective too, they're probably like, I keep saving the wrong ones because I saved the Rachni and they were like, oh my god, how could you have done that? And then I killed the thing that they're like, oh man, we would have loved to study that. So. Let's just do a quick lap around. Check for anything we could... any spots to check. Then we will head down and start the conversations with everybody. We will start over here. Punish Metagel.
Yes, Commander?
Is there something you need?
Okay.
I should go.
Still
Goodbye,
nothing
Commander.
else there to talk about. Blue music video. I don't know who you're talking about.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better.
Oh,
How are you feeling?
yes, that's who I'm talking to right now.
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I like talking with you, Liara. No matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single, rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
It sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No! Oh, no. I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so... reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society. That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
Something quick. Okay. Okay.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Okay. So we learned a lot there. Okay, what's next? Say hi to Kaden.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on. There's gotta be some xenobiologists who want to read about the Thorian.
The paperwork will keep. Something on your mind?
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is.
What?
Seems like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Wanting to believe everything will be fine? Sounds like human nature to me.
Yeah, I guess some things carry across species.
Still weird why his voice is so quiet during this.
Don't tell me you and Vernus hugged on graduation day.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. It was Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
I don't see you snapping very easily. What
Yeah, it's weird.
He hurt Ron.
And it's only the conversations here, because when I've talked to him in other spots, it wasn't like this, I don't
Pulling
think.
it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
You wanted to help a girl you cared for. That's a noble thing.
Maybe my intentions were noble, but I lost control. I killed him, Shepard. Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down.
That's why it got shut down.
So, yeah, maybe I hate
His fault.
I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
A reasonable stance. Keep that level head and we'll do fine.
Staying reasonable is about all we've got left. Everyone else in this galaxy seems to have gone out of their minds. Present company accepted, of course.
Okay. Interesting stuff. Okay, nothing back there. Now we'll make our way down. Got a few more to talk to. Let's go see Tali first.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again.
Yeah, the ship is big. I finally know my way around it all.
I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Theron's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board.
Oh.
He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet.
All of these people have an insane parent so far.
Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
It's a lot of pressure.
On you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example.
Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day...
We gotta find something on Saren that we bring back to use at the flotilla. Then they'll be on board with it.
There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Let's talk about Tally's father.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy.
I like
growing up
that
as the
sometimes
daughter
we
of one of
unlock
the
new things we
Admiralty.
can investigate
Even
with the
before he
dialogue.
joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
What about
How was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not
I'm
the
curious
kind
what we're
of
going to
person
learn
you
about the
bond with.
other three,
And he wasn't around
since
all that much.
we already heard about their parents and stuff. Like,
People counted on him, and he took his duties
I
seriously.
want to know
Even
what's
when
going to
he
be the
was
next
around,
thing we learn
he
from each
always
of the,
seemed
like,
a bit
Rex.
distant.
How does he top?
Like his mind
I
was
stabbed
always
my
somewhere
father when he
else.
tried to betray
Come to
me.
think of it, I can't ever
Like,
remember seeing
What
him
what
smile.
more can you tell us that we're going to be like,
Not
whoa?
once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
That's everything.
See you later.
I
Something
guess
I can do for
he
you,
also doesn't
Commander.
have anything. Yeah.
Carry on,
Aye, aye,
Adams.
Commander.
Alright. Let's see, Rex.
Shepard,
So you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause.
Okay.
I'm no hero, Shepard. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system.
Yeah, thinking about it to this point,
I get the feeling
We've
you enjoy
fought
your
a
work.
lot of Krogans.
Sure.
I think we've
You get to
only
see the
fought
galaxy on someone else's credits, and
a
most
few
days end
Turians.
with a good fight. I've tried
So
more organized fighting.
we're definitely not helping the whole, like, Rex, maybe you should save your species. By the way, let's go fight your species.
I fight best on my own, or in very small groups. I don't like people relying on me, and I bloody well don't like relying on them.
Fair enough.
So long, Rex.
Alright, good talk there. Let's just check if I have any other upgrades quick. Sure. Okay, well, let me gel that. Let me gel that. Let me gel that. Let's see if there's any upgrades for him. Okay. This is an upgrade. Alright, and then Holly, do we have any stuff? There's an upgrade. She gets another thing now. Why not? Let's use the spare stuff and just hook Rex up with some better gear. Okay, Yara. We have oh. Oh, she also can wear the human armor. Okay. Good to know.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
I'm on duty. Have anything without alcohol?
You're always on duty, Shepard. It's Armistice Day, when the First Contact War ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap
Okay,
assignments.
what's the...
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison.
Oh.
The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Oh, wow.
Don't tell me you're blamed for that.
Not
So that's the next leap. We learned about all their parents. Now we get to learn about the grandparents.
My record merits more than garrison duty on a backwater agri-colony. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of them.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
The Turians wrecked the orbitals in the first wave and occupied the major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, but when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. so he surrendered the garrison.
It's rough.
He refused to sacrifice his men just to save face for humanity. You planning to throw yourself on a sword to save face for him?
Would it make a difference? He's gone now. Dad's gone too. And who would it impress? I'll never be good enough for the Alliance. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
You're a valuable part of my crew, Williams. If I want an opinion from the head, I go to Alenko. When I want one from the heart, I go to you.
I also play a mean game of pool. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
A little spooky how you handle that Jiang guy.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't figure you'd know how to speak corporate.
All you need to do is show them how getting what you want gets them what they want.
You make it sound easy. Frankly, I just wanted to put a few rounds in him and leave.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Okay, so that was some good lore that we got from that too about the Shanxi War.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Oh.
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
Right.
I understand your concern, but we will find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me. Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your
Does he
mind,
know
Garrus.
something?
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could
Yeah,
happen.
no, I agree.
He could escape.
Should be
or the
on
Council
site
might
with
let him go.
Saren.
If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
I'm glad you see it that way. I never had any intention of capturing that bastard. When I see him, he dies.
Good. The Council won't like it, but they can't stop you either. You see, this is why I want to be a Spectre. You never have to worry about bureaucratic idiots making a mess of everything.
Just make sure you're ready when it happens.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's gonna be on site.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright, anything new here? Not really. Okay. Alright. Make our way back up. Just peek at the journal quick. Okay, so we gotta do Vermeer next, but we've got a lot more side missions. I'm gonna want to do those and stop back at the Citadel. I think what the plan will be for now. First, let's just see if there's any dialogue options. Does it just go into the map? Okay. Just goes right in, so. Let's do the codex quick. Okay. Okay, I don't think we've read this one. Sari have a robust cellular regenerative system. While they do not heal faster than other species, Sari are known to reach 1,000 years of age. Although Sari have one gender, they are not asexual. And Sari provides 2 copies of her own genes to her offspring. The second set is altered in a unique process called melding. During melding, an Asari consciously attunes her nervous system to her partner, sending and receiving electrical impulses directly through the skin. The partner can be another Asari or an alien of either gender. Effectively, the Asari and her partner briefly become one unified nervous system. This unique means of reproduction is the reason Asari are talented biotics. Their evolved ability to consciously control nerve impulses is very similar to biotic training. Asari believe that their offspring acquire the best qualities of the father from the melded genes, but evidence is anecdotal. Asari pass through 3 climacteric life stages, marked by biochemical and physiological changes. The maiden stage begins at birth and is marked by the drive to explore and experience. Most young Asari are curious and restless. Matron stage of life begins around the age of 350, although it can be triggered earlier if the individual melds frequently. This period is marked by a desire to settle in one area and raise children. Matron stage. The matriarch stage begins around 700, or earlier if the individual melds rarely. Matriarchs become active in their community as sages and counselors, dispensing wisdom from centuries of experience. While each stage of life is marked by strong biological tendencies, individuals do make unexpected life choices. For example, there are maidens who stay close to home rather than explore, matrons who would rather work than build a family, and matriarchs who have no interest in community affairs. The Asari military resembles a collection of tribal warrior bands with no national structure. Each community organizes its own unit as the locals see fit and elect a leader to command them. Units from populous cities are large and well equipped, while those from farm villages may only be only a few women with small arms. There is no uniform. Everyone wears what they like. The Asari military is not an irregular militia, however. However, those who serve are full-time professionals. The average Asari huntress is in the maiden stage of her life and has devoted 20 to 30 years to studying the martial arts. Asari choose to be warriors at a young age, and their education from that point is dedicated to sharpening the mind and body for that sole purpose. When they retire, they possess an alarming proficiency for killing. Huntresses fight individually or in pairs, depending on the tactics preferred in their town. One-on-one, a huntress is practically unbeatable, possessing profound tactical insight, a hunter's eye, and a dancer's grace and alacrity. Biotics are common enough that some capability is a requirement to be trained as a huntress. Lack of biotic talent excludes a young Asari from military service. Just got a drink. Okay, back to it. While fluid and mobile, Asari can't stand up in a firestorm the way a Krogan, Turian, or human could. Since their units are small and typically lack heavy armor and support weapons, they are almost incapable of fighting a conventional war, particularly one of a defensive nature. So Asari units typically undertake special operations missions. Like an army of ninja, they are adept at ambush, infiltration, and assassination, demoralizing and defeating their enemies through intense focused guerrilla strikes. As a popular Turian saying puts it, the Asari are the finest warriors in the galaxy. Fortunately, there are not many of them. Okay, Solarian biology. Solarians are noted for their high-speed metabolism, which allows them to function on just 1 hour of sleep a day. Their minds and bodies work faster than most sapient races, making them seem restless or hyperactive. The drawback of this active metabolism is a short lifespan of around 40 human years. The Solarians are amphibian haplodiploid egg layers. Unfertilized eggs produce males, and fertilized eggs produce females. Once a year, a Solarian female will lay a clutch of dozens of eggs. Social rules prevent all but a fraction from being fertilized. As a result, 90% of the species is male. Solarians have a photographic memory and rarely forget a fact. They also possess a form of psychological imprinting, tending to defer to those they knew in their youth. Solarian hatching is a solemn ritual in which the clan Dalatrice, or matriarch, isolates herself with the eggs. The young Solarians psychologically imprint on her and tend to defer to her wishes. During the hatching of daughters, the Dalatraces of the mother and father's clan are present at the imprinting. This ensures the offspring have equal loyalty to both, ensuring the desired dynastic and political unity. Alright. Turian government. Turian government is a hierarchical meritocracy. While it has great potential for misuse, this is tempered by the civic duty and personal responsibility Turians learn in childhood. Turians have 27 citizenship tiers, beginning with civilians, client races, and children. The initial period of military service is the second tier. Formal citizenship is conferred at the third tier after boot camp. For client races, citizenship is granted after the individual musters out. Higher-ranked citizens are expected to lead and protect subordinates. Lower-ranked citizens are expected to obey and support superiors. Promotion to another tier of citizenship is based on the personal assessments of one's superiors and co-rankers. Throughout their lives, Turians ascend to higher tiers and are occasionally demoted to lower ones. The stigma associated with demotion lies not on the individual, but on those who promoted him when he wasn't ready for additional responsibility. This curbs the tendency to promote individuals into positions beyond their capabilities. Settling into a role and rank is not considered stagnation. Turians value knowing one's own limitations more than being ambitious. Only more people did that. At the top are the Primarchs, who each rule a colonization cluster. The Primarchs vote on matters of national import. They otherwise maintain a hands-off policy, trusting the citizens on each level below them to do their jobs competently. Turians enjoy broad freedoms. So long as one completes his duties and does not prevent others from completing theirs, nothing is forbidden. For example, there are no laws against recreational drug use, but if someone is unable to complete his duties due to drug use, his superiors step in. Judicial proceedings are interventions. Peers express their concern and try to convince the offender to change. If rehabilitation fails, Turians have no qualms about sentencing dangerous individuals to life at hard labor for the state. Okay. Now, non-console races. Krogan military doctrine. Traditional Krogan tactics were built on attritional mass unit warfare. Equipped with cheap, rugged gear, troops' formations were powerful but inflexible. Command and control was very centralized. Soldiers in the field who saw a target contacted their commanders beyond the lines to arrange fire support. Since the genophage, the Krogan can no longer afford the casualties of the old horde attacks. The battle masters are a match for any 10 soldiers of another species. To a battle master, killing is a science. They focus on developing a clean, brute force economy of motion that exploits their brutal strength to incapacitate enemies with a swift single blow of overwhelming power. This change of focus from mass unit warfare to maximal efficiency has increased employment demand in the fields of security and muscle for hire. Due to the unsavory reputation of the Krogan, most of these jobs are on the far side of the law. Battle masters are not spit and polish, but they do believe in being well armed and equipped, preferably with a gun for each limb. They are callous and brutal, but methodical and disciplined. They use any means at their disposal to achieve their goals. No matter how reprehensible, hostage-taking and genocide are acceptable means to ensure a quiet occupation with few Krogan casualties. The Krogan serving with Saren's forces appear to be returning to the old style of mass attritional combat. They also work in close cooperation with supporting Geth units who fill the roles occupied by combat drones and other armies. Biotics are rare among the Krogan. Those that exist are viewed with suspicion and fear. The Krogan see this aura of fear as a useful quality for an officer and often promote them. Combat drones and other high-tech equipment are likewise in short supply. Alright, Quarian law and defense. Although the Conclave establishes civil law much as any planet-based democracy, enforcement and trials are more unique. After the flight from the Geth, there were few constables to police the millions of civilians aboard the fleet, so the Navy parceled out Marine squads to maintain order and enforce the law. Today, Quarian Marines have evolved training and tactics akin to civilian police, but remain adept at combat in the confined spaces of a starship and fully under the command of the military. Once taken into custody, the accused is brought before the ship's captain for judgment. While the ship's council may make recommendations, tradition holds that the captain has absolute authority in matters of discipline. Most are lenient, assigning additional or more odious maintenance tasks aboard the ship. Persistent recidivists are accidentally left on the next habitable world. This practice of abandoning criminals and other people's plans is a point of friction between the Quarians and the systems they pass through. Understandable. Captains rarely have another choice. With space and resources at a premium, supporting a non-productive prison population is not an option. In the early years, many Quarian freighters were armed and used as irregular privateers. Civilian ships still show a strong preference for armament, making them unpopular targets for pirates. Though they have rebuilt their military, there are still mere hundreds of warships to protect tens of thousands of ships. The Quarian Navy follows strict routines of patrol and takes no chances. If the intent of an approaching ship can't be ascertained, they shoot to kill. Alright, and religion. Ancient Quarians practice ancestor worship. Even after abandoning faith for secularism, Quarians continue to revere the wisdom of elders. As time passed and technology advanced, they inevitably turned their knowledge to preserving the personalities and memories of the elderly as computer virtual intelligences. So the V. These recordings became a repository of knowledge and wisdom stored in a central databank and available through any extranet connection. They held no illusions that this was a form of immortality. Like all virtual intelligences, their electronically preserved ancestors were not truly sapient. This was considered a surmountable problem. Sapience could surely be reduced to simple mathematics. Quarians began exhaustive research into creating artificial intelligence so they could learn to escape the bounds of mortality and give their ancestral records true awareness. Fortunately, the life the Quarians created did not accept the same truths they did. The Geths destroyed the ancestor databanks when they took over. Oof. In the centuries since they evacuated their homeworld, most Quarians have returned to religion in various forms. Many believe that the rise of the Geth and destruction of their ancestors were chastisement for arrogantly forsaking the old ways and venerating self-made idols. Others have a more philosophical outlook, believing that the race was indeed arrogant, but no supernatural agency lay behind the Geth revolt. Rather, the Quarians' actions wrought their own doom. Either way, every Quarian would agree that their own hubris cost them their homeworld. Ships and vehicles. Okay, just planetary assaults. Planetary assaults are complicated if the target is a habitable garden world. The attackers cannot approach the defenders straight on. Citadel conventions prohibit the use of large kinetic impactors against habitable worlds. In a straight-on attack, any misses plow into the planet behind the defending fleet. If the defenders position themselves between the attackers and the planet, they can fire at will while the attacker risks hitting the planet. Successful assaults on garden worlds hinge upon up-to-date intelligence. Attackers need to determine where the enemy's defenses are so they may approach from an angle that allows them to fire with no danger of collateral damage. Note this is not necessary for hostile worlds. Once control of orbit has been lost, defensive garrisons disperse into the wilderness. An enemy with orbital superiority can bombard surface forces with impunity. The best option for defenders is to hide and collect reconnaissance in anticipation of relief forces. Given the size of a planet, it is impractical to garrison entire conquered worlds. Fortunately, colonization efforts tend to focus on building up a dozen or fewer areas. Ground forces occupy the spaceports, industrial facilities, and major population centers. Wilderness is patrolled by unmanned aerial vehicles and satellite reconnaissance if a defender unit is spotted. Air mobile, rapid deployment units, and satellite artillery are used to pin down and destroy them. Okay. Do we have anything new in the primary? Nothing new in primary this week. Okay. Just make sure there's... Alright, yeah, let's Omnigel these. So we've got... Go to the Amazon system in the Voyage cluster to investigate the shipments. Nodacrux cluster in the Vostok system of the... Nodacrux is the planet in the Vostok system of the Maroon Sea cluster. Head there and find out what's going on. Head to the Armstrong Nebula to investigate what Geth are doing. And then logs mention something about the Metano system in the Maroon Sea cluster. So, okay, so we got those 4. I think what the plan will be, it's a little early, but I think I'm going to probably wrap up here and save the side missions for next week. So we'll do the side missions, and then head back to the Citadel at that point. Because I kind of want to do both at once, because I feel like some of the side mission stuff is going to have me going back to the Citadel anyways, so I'd like to do them all and then go there instead of backtracking back and forth. So I think that's what the plan will be. It lets me get a little bit of extra time to rest and go eat dinner. Yes. So yeah, so we'll wrap up there. Made a lot of progress tonight. We got through all of Feros, which really gave us a lot more of the plot development. Finding out, let's see, we learned that, sorry, I'm just making sure the camera didn't get out of sync for a second, because that happened last week. Sorry, spaced out for a sec. So we learned that Saren did get there before us. Which would make sense since the Geth were there. He found the Thorian and basically negotiated with it to get the information he needed, and then betrayed it and tried to have them destroyed by the Geth. We learned while we're there that Exogenics or Exogene, the company that's working there, found the Thorian, and it infected Zoo's Hope, and they were basically trying to cover it up and keep it secret. And it was basically a mind control thing. It was taking them over. It was doing a lot more than mind control, though, because they turned into, like, zombie husks, so it was definitely severe. And then the Geth were obviously there trying to destroy stuff, so we fended off the Geth, found the Thorian without killing any of the villagers, which that was nice. I believe. So I just wanted to check one thing. Yeah, we managed to get through Feros without taking out any of the townsfolk, villagers, colonists. That was the word. Couldn't remember it for some reason. We did save scum it technically. I misunderstood it and thought that the grenades were used for all of them. The grenades were only meant to be used on the colonists, so I wasted most of them in that first room that had just a bunch of the thorian husk things. So then we reloaded once we figured that out, because I knew we could do that one. I just made a horrible mistake. So managed to get down to the thorian without killing any of them. Encounter the thorian, fail to negotiate with it, and it attacks us, and it's spitting out Asari clones, which also is something that never really came up. The fact that it can not only control people, it can clone people. So I feel like that is something else that would be very problematic if someone was to get it. So we ultimately killed the thorian, much to the chagrin of the council, thinking it would have been a great thing to study. I do not think it would have been great, because not only could it do mind control, it cloned things. So it just screamed this would be a tool that a villain would use. So I don't feel bad about killing that one. Whereas the Rockney Queen on Noveria, I very much wanted to save. The Thorian really felt like a threat, ultimately, as far as to how it could be abused by somebody. I mean, the Rockney Queen was clearly being abused by people as well, by Saren, to get information, but it on its own did not threaten, whereas the Thorian did. But that was a really cool sequence, doing all that stuff on Feros. And then after that, we go back to the ship. We have the visions. We're slowly piecing the puzzle together of what's going on, but there's still more information we need to be able to find Saren. But we do have our next location. Vermeer is the next planet we go to. But we will do more side missions first and do another lap around the Citadel to see if there's anything else that's changed there between having done Noveria and now having done Feros, to see if there's any new developments within the Citadel or any new side missions that have appeared. So we'll do all that next Friday. Looking forward to it. Part of me wanted to keep playing tonight, but I felt like this just made for a good stopping point. Getting through Feros, and then next week will be side missions primarily focused, and then we'll go back to doing more of the main story, just to create a nice little back and forth cadence for the streams. So yeah, with that, we'll wrap up. I appreciate everyone who tuned in. I hope you all had fun watching. I hope you all have a good rest of your evening. Have a good weekend. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon with more Stardew Valley. And next Friday will be more Mass Effect. So yeah, have a good night, and I hope to catch you on the next stream. So I'll see you all.